Hey everybody, it's Avalanche fan here with Super Walkthrough Saturday featuring Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. So guys, in the last episode we took on our 5 trainers here, beat them all, got a little bit of experience. So now we are just going to visit the windmill here. Nothing too special here. Basically just the windmill that powers the Coliseum and all the Coliseum in the city. Oh, yeah, I want to spin gears. Oh, the heck with you then. I'm not coming back here if you're not going to let me. I'll go to the Coliseum later. So this is OMBS. I just want to get your attention. This machine here, if you want to, this is where you can buy your water, the pop, the lemonade, and the moo moo milk. I think I'll buy a little bit of moo moo milk here, might as well. So I think it restores, moo moo milk restores 100? Yeah, might as well get some. Just in case. Talk to this guy here. He's, I guess you could say the bodyguard, but we'll just walk on in. So, if you play Pokemon Coliseum, you should be able to recognize her. She's Meg. She was in Pokemon Coliseum, but at a really younger age. And there's the Shroomish, which I believe he was in Pokemon Coliseum too. So this place used to be near Kipper's hideout, but they really made it a lot better. So we'll just take a little quick tour here. Won't really talk to people. Not too much here, just a bunch of people thinking. Just gonna see if they have anything to give me, which I don't think they do though. They do say Net and Sec run the building, who were in the first Pokemon Coliseum game. Not a lot though. So you go in here, you can talk to this guy. Hey, there's those 2 dancers we saw at the Krabby Club. Good to see they made the national TV. So that's the first floor. Go up to the second floor. As soon as you enter, you go through this room here, and you meet up with Sec. And he's supposed to be in charge here. So OMBS was started by OMBS. Was started 5 years ago during the first Shadow incident in Pokemon Coliseum. And his partner Net runs it with them. And this is where you actually pass the message about the data ROM and how Kipper was using its desert lab. So then you have to deliver the data ROM to Net, who's at the very top. But we'll just take a quick fast tour here. I don't think there's nothing kinky in there yet. Go through here. Now if you go in here, talk to this person. This girl doesn't know where her mommy is, so the little girl can join your party. You can help find her mommy. Now her mommy is in the OMBS. But before we do, we're just gonna walk in here, and they're just about to show the news. So basically the news they're showing is that how Professor Green was rescued by us, and they're now saying that Kipper has returned after 5 years. So glad to see my story got out there. Just talk to people here. Just skipping all this here. Alright, now as I was saying before, this little girl, to find her mommy, she is in OMB. She is in the same building. She's in this building. I believe she's on the next floor, I think. Then below that is the top floor, the roof. Let me see. I believe this floor. I don't think her mom's here. Is it? Oh yeah, can't get that box yet as long as she's in there. Alright then, talk to this dude here. You go in here, I believe her mom's in here, I think? Yep, right there. Oh, there, here's your daughter. Thanks for wasting my time of making me find you, but it's my pleasure to help, though. Now, all you do is just talk to her, and then you get a soothe bell. You don't talk to her, then you don't get nothing. So talk to her to get your reward. You go in here, talk to this guy. Let's really keep the storage props. And to me, looking at all this stuff, this just looks like the garbage from the first Kipper hideout. Just put in one room, basically. And apparently you can't get that box either, so... But don't worry, we'll get all those items eventually. Then we go in here, and this is, I guess you could say, the library. Where it keeps the information. Not a lot of it, though. And of course, there's the Pokemon Healer. Which you should all know. Alright. So now we go upstairs, and we are on the roof of the building. And hey, look, there's an item box way down there. We'll get that later. As you can see, there's like an X with a paper on it. That's where Kipper's, I guess, second part of their hideout was, but it's been closed off. Can't go back there. Then you go here, and apparently Net's not letting anyone through. He's working. Well, we came to the HQ lab. Nope, still can't let us go through. Do we have a visitor? Yeah, so let us through, Detro. Thank you. Which ever doesn't keep us from seeing our person that we're visiting. Alright, so go up here, and we finally get to see Net and Bit, who are both again in Pokemon Coliseum, the first game. So Professor Green told them about our daring rescue. So we give the data ROM to Net, and Net's deciphered something like this before, which I'm not sure if he did or not. Alright, so so basically he's asking us if we're interested in wild Pokemon, which, hey, it's wild Pokemon, might as well be interested in it. Okay. So basically So we get to go to the wild Pokemon spot where dunking is, supposedly. So we'll make our way there. Looks like I'm running out of power, so I'll see how far I get. I may have to cut it short a little bit, because there's other stuff I want to do as well, but seeing as how my camera's running out, I don't know if I'll be able to get to it, but see how far I get. And there's Trudley and Folly. So basically, they're having a hard time doing a crime, supposedly, because they're too well known. And they get email from the boss. Wow. He gets right to the point, doesn't he? You two can come back right now. Wow, dock them dinner? Jeez. That's kind of sad. Docking your employees dinner? In a way, it's a good way to punish them, yes, but I mean, if you don't give them their food, then they're not going to be any more better, they're just going to be more hungry. You're going to have to feed them eventually. Alright, so we go way out into the east, where we go to the rock poking spot. got that kind of country music there, sort of. So there's Poofy. They're visiting Dunking, who has changed a lot since the first game. He looks more like a, I can't think of the word. Apparently he spent 15 years looking for those Pokemon spots, so he was doing this 10 years before the first Shadow Incident in Pokemon Coliseum. They could have said 5 years, maybe. And Duncan keeps calling him Betty. Yay, we get to be on camera. So we get 10 Pokemon snacks from Dunking. So basically you just hit A in front and you can place up to 10. The more Pokemon snacks you lay, the longer Pokemon will stay there. The less you lay, the shorter Pokemon will stay there. Pretty basic. So they finally combined, I guess you could say, this game with, I guess, the DS and the Game Boy version of Pokemon, where you can catch wild Pokemon now, instead of just Shadow Pokemon. My legs are tired. Alright. So we get the spot monitor for our PDA. So basically with that, what'll happen is if a Pokemon comes out of Pokespot, if you go to the spot monitor, it'll show you which Pokemon spot has a wild Pokemon there. So there's the beach Pokespot, or another one, I think it's the beach. So we get, oh, before we do though, I want my Pokemon snacks back. So I'm not really fully interested in the Pokemon snacks. But anyways, we'll make our way to the Oasis Pokespot. Or, I guess, Beach Pokespot, I guess you could say. So basically, you work your way up here. Nothing too special. But when you get to there, Dunking follows you. Yeah, I guess you could say we're interested. Alright, so Dunking asks you for a favor. Then if you accept, they'll give you a special Pokemon. So apparently there's a few Pokemon that hardly ever show up in the Pokespots, which is Trapinch, Surskit, and Wooper. So basically, if you catch those Pokemon, you can go to Pyrite City and trade those Pokemon for other Pokemon, which I believe he trades Larvitar, why not Larvitar and someone else, I can't remember. So Duncan tells you some more information where there's a northeast, and there's another Pokemon spot. I forget which one. I think it's a cave, but alright. So he's going back to Pyrite. So again, if you catch like Trapinch, Surskit, or Wooper, I think he said, you can trade those for others. But I'm running out of time, and my batteries will die, so we're gonna stop there for now. I'm not sure if I'm going to make a 4th episode or not, guys, depending on how late it is in the day. I'll probably just leave it here, but you never know. So be on the lookout for a 4th episode, but odds are 50-50. I don't know if I will make one or not. So on that, supposedly or not, this may or may not be it for Super Walkthrough Saturday, but on that, guys, next week will be, for Super Walkthrough Saturday, we'll be back with Gone Defenders of the Core, Max's Helios walkthrough start. Then probably this week, guys, besides the Defenders of the Core free battles, it'll probably be XD walkthrough and Pokemon Platinum walkthrough. So, on that, I will see you guys in the next episode.